Here's your chance to get a full year of ESPN Plus subscription for just $20. That's less than $2 per month. Here's what you need to do. Click the link in the description and order UFC 240 pay-per-view. Pay an additional $20 for 1 year ESPN Plus subscription, and that's it. For the next full year, you can enjoy 300 plus live UFC fights and tons of original MMA shows, which will be exclusively available on ESPN Plus. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and order UFC 240 pay-per-view today.
Move the towel. Thank you. Right there, right. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 1. Thank you, baby. 145 even. I hit right. 5 seconds. 5. Take it back. 146 even. 145 even. 169 even. 170.5. God bless you. 184 and a half. Yeah. Right here, right here. 185 and a half. Right here, quick. 155 even. Right here on 5 seconds. 5. Right here. 155 and a half. Right here. Right here. Right here. 5 seconds.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with Pettis' picks for Oddshark. We got UFC 240 coming up this weekend. Big main event, Frankie Edgar versus Max Holloway. I'm going to have to go with Max Holloway in that fight by decision. Frankie Edgar, I've been watching him my whole career. I think he's definitely one of the guys that is going to give Max some problems. But Max just wins the exchanges. He digs down deep. He's just as tough as they come, man. So I'm going to have to go with Max in that one. 5-round decision. It's going to be a war. Next fight, we're going to go with Chris Cyborg and Felicia Spencer. Felicia Spencer is undefeated, definitely a good up-and-comer, but I think Chris Cyborg, coming off a loss, I saw her train in Thailand. I know how hard she goes. I just think she's going to be motivated. I think she's going to push forward, and I think she's going to get it done. 2nd-round referee stoppage. Another big fight on this card is Eric Koch versus Kyle Stewart. Eric Koch, my teammate, moving up to 170 pounds. I think he's going to be healthy. I know how well-rounded he is, and I'm just looking forward to see him be healthy and do business. So I'm going to have to go with Eric Koch over Kyle Stewart. Another good one to add to these.
Kenflo, Cyborg for you. What do you think?
Yeah, listen, I'm going to go with Cyborg. I guess I'll go 2nd round TKO, but I think Chris just has way too much power and speed on the feet. Chris Cyborg just too big and strong. Going with Cyborg by TKO round 2.
What's up, guys? September 7th, I'm bringing this beautiful hair to claim the other half of my belt. Let's go, Abu Dhabi.
Have you guys actually sat down and talked to the UFC like your management said, this guy, you know, he punched him, whether or not it was a jump, whether, like, there was an incident backstage at a UFC event. How do we not make this fight happen? Like, it's almost too perfect. Like, why are we not talking about this right now? Has the UFC ever answered that question?
Since the fight, I've approached them many times to say, let's make the fight happen. They keep making excuses as well. They said George don't want it. They don't want it yet, and they're saying they don't want it. They don't want to make it yet because it's too hostile and blah blah blah. And so I don't know. But that's the fight to make. That's the fight the fans want to see. That's the fight I want. That's the fight everyone wants to see. So let's make it for #1 contender spot, and we go from there.
Another fight that is being discussed and perhaps a lot closer to being finalized, the return of Yair Rodriguez. He really wanted Zabit Magomedsharipov. That's the fight that his team told me that they really wanted, but it doesn't look like that fight is going to happen. They want to save Zabit for Russia for later this year, and they want Yair to fight in September in Mexico City. So I'm hearing the front runner now to fight Yair is Jeremy Stephens. And that would be an opportunity for Yair to keep rolling after his win over the Korean Zombie, and a big opportunity for Jeremy Stephens to get back on track as well. And it would be a main event fight. BJPenn.com reported recently that the Korean Zombie versus Brian Ortega is being discussed for that card as well. We will see if that comes to fruition. Right now, Brian Ortega isn't doing a lot of talking, maybe some secret messages on Instagram and whatnot, but it would make sense to try to get the Korean Zombie in there early if they want him to fight in December on that card in South Korea.
Obviously, I'm not sure if you heard, there was a boxer who died in the United States, Maxim Dadashev. He had a fight on Friday. His trainer stopped it after the 11th, and he died today. Unfortunately, he didn't recover. Now, your situation, I'm not suggesting it's even anything close to that, but rather there was some controversy about your fight not being stopped a little bit sooner. I wonder if you think in MMA we have as good of an idea about when to stop a fight as we should. Do you think we figured that out yet?
Yeah, I think it's a lot safer than when I started the sport. You know, I feel like refs used to let guys come back and fight a lot longer when I first started, and early on in my pro career, they used to let them go a lot further than they do now. I think there's a good understanding of when a fight's truly done and when they need to step in. But yeah, that's comparing like apples and oranges. Like a 12-round boxing fight when you're taking like a cumulative damage to the brain, and that's causing like swelling on the brain. It's a very different thing with the small gloves on, and I feel like you just don't accumulate that kind of the same brain swelling as you do in boxing. And then the damage was spread out, like it's all over. You know, you're taking low kicks, body kicks on your arms, so it's more accumulative damage throughout the whole body. But it's boxing, it just accumulates on the brain and in the one place, and I feel like that's far more dangerous.
Even. I hit right here. 5 seconds. 145 even.
I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes in curiosity, dust in the wind.
It is what it is.